No, I don't sin anymore. I don't.
If they were awake and aware, they wouldn't be sitting there listening to somebody that's lying to them all the time. $20.30. You know what? 2030. I don't know where you're coming off with that. Well, Christ is coming back in 2030. I know that. This is the last part of the 7 years that we're in right now. Ain't nobody here talking about 2030. Christ is coming back in 2030. You sound like you want this to go on for a little bit longer. You know, that's not what the Lord's been showing me. This is coming to a swift end. Yeah, you can generally tell when people come in making comments where they're at, you know? What kind of, who they are. They have a different spirit. Christ is coming back in 2030. That's why everything's upside down today, because people, you know, they start listening and, you know, these people creep in any way they can. Well, we're of the light. We're not of the night. You know, we know. I could tell these people, you could smell them a mile away, you know? Anybody at this point right now, you guys, we know we're fully awake. We're not looking and talking nonsense. We're talking straight talk. You know? We're not underneath any illusions here. We don't think this is going to go on for another... anybody that's going to be here, as far as I'm concerned, if you're here past 24, all you're going to be doing is suffering. I don't think we're going to be here past 24, you guys. It ain't going to happen. I ain't saying it's over in 24. But I'd say it's probably going to be over by 28, for sure. If they were awake and aware, they wouldn't be sitting there listening to somebody that's lying to them all the time. I could tell these people, you could smell them a mile away, you know? I was told to prophesy what's coming. I've been shown in dreams, visions, what's coming. If you don't want to believe it, that's fine. A lot of us are called, and that's why we have dreams and visions. That's why we talk about it, where other channels are not talking about it, because I don't believe they're called. If they were called, they would be. They would know this.
On Prophet, right here.
You did say that Obama would be the last president. I didn't say Obama would be the last president. I never said that.
It is at hand. There's no doubt about it. It's close. It's very close. But you don't hear me saying a day or an hour. I've always said it's going to be this year. I know it is. Obama's going to be our last president. I've always said that too.
I never said
Obama's going to be our last president.
Pete, why don't you tell me when I said that, since you seem to know that so well.
Obama's going to be our last president. I've always said that too.
When did I say that, Pete? Because you know what? There's a lot of people that come on this channel. They're not going to tell you that I said he'd be the last president.
Obama's going to be our last president. I've always said that too.
Do any of you hold biblical standards?
I didn't say that. I said that when Obama was president. When? Show a video where I said he said that would be the last president. Tell me.
False prophet, right here. Tickle your ears and take your money.
When I said Obama would be the last president.
Obama's going to be our last president. I've always said that too.
How do I show you the video? Well, let me ask you something, Pete. If you say I did something like that long ago, what are you still doing here on this channel? Why did you come here? It's not hard for me to test out the spirit.
Obama's going to be our last president. I've always said that too.
You're coming against me because I'm coming against Satan's teachings here. You're coming against me. That tells me a lot about who you are. A lot. And I'm not even going to waste any more time with you, Pete. Okay? I don't like this world. And I'm telling people what this world is. And you're making it very clear. You're very much of the world. You're not my brother. I can guarantee you that. I know it already.
I've always said it's going to be this year. I know it is. Obama's going to be our last president. I've always said that too.
Obama's going to be our last president. I've always said that too.
Obama's going to be our last president. I've always said that too.
False prophet, right here.
I think if another 2 weeks here, maybe at the most. It could happen now, anytime now. I don't think we got much more time than that. I was thinking like around 8 weeks, but I don't even believe that anymore. I think it's shorter than that. I really do.
Are you seriously? Are you serious? Are you serious?
I mean, I've seen all these. These were messages from the Lord. I wish I had them as often as I hear other people having them, but I've only had about 8 or 9 of them since Christmas, but they're all true. And I believe these are all the things that are coming now. I don't believe we're going to see another Christmas here. I mean, why would he show me that last Christmas about this place being nuked? And we're getting close to this other Christmas now. I don't think he's going to show me something and more Christmases are going to go by. Then if I remember correctly, even the Queen of England said, enjoy your last Christmas. The Pope told them, enjoy your last Christmas. They're saying it, but a lot of people ain't hearing it.
I've been shown 25. We're going to be leaving in 25 this year. That's what I've seen a couple of times. 25. And it is going to be this year, you guys, 25. It will be.
Are you seriously? Are you serious? Are you serious? Can I have some more coffee?
If they were awake and aware, they wouldn't be sitting there listening to somebody that's lying to
Very
them all
much
the
of the
time.
world. You're not my brother.
They'd be looking at him like a false wolf.
I can guarantee you that. I know it already.
I could tell these people, you could smell them a mile away,